Welcome back to the channel. Is there a Shiba Inu bull run coming soon? Notice how I was pausing for dramatic effect. We're going to talk about that in this video. We're going to talk about all things SHIB and kind of get an overall view of the landscape. And is there a bull run coming? I think that there is. We do have some cautious optimism components of this. That's an old phrase that I use, and I'm a glass half full kind of guy. And everything I'm about to say to you is kind of with a vote of cautious optimism. We do have some macro factors coming around that you need to be aware of, that we'll talk about as well, that could impede a bull run. But we're going to take a look. So right now, as of the recording of this video, SHIB is at 4 zeros, 1088 eps, and it's up 1.6%. The overall market, again, as of the recording of this video, depending upon when you're watching it, is up about 2.5+%. Now, is there a bull run potentially coming? Is a rally en route? And the real answer is it very well could be something that we will see a positive rally coming soon. Now, there's really two big things that you need to be aware of that could derail a Shiba Inu rally and get us to move back, up into the 1-2 range, 1-3, and so forth and so on. And that is the fact that we still have and are going to continue to have in this coming week more issues around traditional banks. Okay. So that's what we saw all last week. Was we saw Credit Suisse, we saw First Republic, and we saw everything kind of going on, and all of the fear, uncertainty, and doubt that was created from those traditional banking issues obviously impact stocks really, really negatively. Didn't have as much of an impact on crypto, but we're not out of the woods yet on this banking scenario. And the reason I'm making you aware of it, and yes, this does have an impact on SHIB because it has an impact on all of crypto, right? Shiba Inu is a top 13 crypto, and it moves along with the overall market conditions. So if Bitcoin and Ethereum and everything moves down, SHIB will move down with it. Shiba Inu will go down with it. It will happen, right? It will move up, it will move down. So you need to know this. You need to know that this is out there, that there is a scenario where we could see, SHIB have some downside risk if we see all of crypto moving down, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and all those kind of things because of this banking scenario that I'm laying out for you. Okay. So it's something you need to be aware of. So there's a report that just came out that said that there's a potential 186 additional banks that have a very similar, deposit mixture ratio, financial exposure perspective as Silicon Valley Bank. What that means is there's another 186 banks out there, 186, that could have some similar exposure and potential solvency issues like Silicon Valley Bank. We're not out of the woods yet. Okay. This is not a Shiba Inu specific catalyst. This is something that's more of the macro level that you need to know. So is there a bull run coming soon? This is something that could derail it in the short run. It has nothing to do with SHIB, but it's out there. That's number one. Number two, March 21 and March 22, the Federal Reserve FOMC meeting. Yes, I know I sound like a broken record. I talk about this all the time because you need to know about it, because it's something that's out there. It's an issue. And so what is, yes, right, the Federal Reserve FOMC meeting going to give us? I think it's going to give us at least a 50 basis point raise as far as the raise of the interest rate. Okay. Now, the interesting thing about what I just said is that with the issues going on with the banks that I just told you about, there's also this kind of building consensus that with the continued aggressive rate hikes that the Federal Reserve is doing, is that it's obviously it's hurting the traditional banking industry, and that thus we could see the Federal Reserve somewhat pivot a little bit away from aggressive rate hikes. Yes, you heard me correctly. We'll see how that plays out. But we do have March 21 and 22, the Federal Reserve FOMC meeting. So is there a bull run coming? We got to see how this banking thing plays out. And we got to see how this Federal Reserve thing plays out. This coming week, massive. This coming week, big for all of crypto, everything. Okay. Bitcoin, Shiba Inu, all of it. Okay. Stay tuned. If you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button below. Please drop a like. Tell the algorithm that we're here. As always, thank you for your support. I'll always be here. I'll see you.